Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome back to another Attack on Titan. Season 3, this will be episode 3. And I'm actually filming this after, I want to say curfew, but for everyone else. So it's a weekday in the evening. I think I've got like, I think there's a family that live literally right on the other side of this wall. I'm on the top floor, obviously, but I don't know who sleeps in this room because it's like parallel. But I think it's 2 young kids. So, and it's 10:30 in the evening at the moment. And I know I'm very passionate when it comes to Attack on Titan. Sometimes I shout, but I'm gonna have to watch that for this episode and maybe next episode, just because I don't really want to wake them up, man. They might have school or something tomorrow, you know. That's why it's one of the main reasons why my uploads are quite irregular. I like it. I like filming when it's dark, and I also like filming before everyone's in bed, which is like, I think it's like about 4 or 5 o'clock to about 10 o'clock, I'd say, is like the perfect time for filming, because it's still acceptable to shout to an extent, but I can't shout at this time, so I'm gonna have to suppress my emotions if I see anything that I'd usually probably shout at. But yeah, I've just watched episode 2, so if you guys wanted to see my review of episode 2 or what my thought process is at this point, it will be at the end of my episode 2 reaction, because I just want to get straight into episode 3. Cool, so let's get into it. It's called Old Story.
私はボールローゼ北部の小さな牧場で生まれました。貴族家レイス教の領地内にある牧場です。母はいつも本を読んでいて、家の仕事をしている姿は見たことがありません。とても美しい人でした。夜になると誰かが馬車で迎えに来て、派手に着飾った母を乗せて町に行きました。私にとってはそれがいつもの生活。ある日、私は好奇心から母に抱きついてみることにしました。母がどんな顔をするか興味があったのです。お母さん
What?
結果は突き飛ばされただけでしたが、母が私に何かをしたことは初めてだったので。
こいつを殺す勇気が私にあれば。
To kill the girl, man. Is that even her mum?
それが母が私に発した最初の言葉。
The first words? Nah.
困りますな、レイス教。このような真似はご容赦いただきたい。ウォールマリアが破られたことで不安に襲われましたか？
お母さん、違う。私はこの子の母親ではありません。私とは何の関係もありません。
おお、それは本当ですか、レイス教。
この2人は私と何の関係もない。
やはりそうでしたか。
何を。
Syringe.
お前は存在しなかった。
Syringe.
屋敷に勤めていたこともない。誰もお前のことなど知らない。
お前さえ産まなければ。
待て。
私も殺されそうになる直前で、父はある提案をしました。ここよりずっと遠くの地でつつましく生きるのであれば、見逃してやってはどうかと。
君の名はクリスタ・レンズだ。私たちレイスケこそが本当の王家なんだ。そしてお前こそが人類を救うことのできる唯一の存在なんだよ。さあ行こう、ヒストリア。全てが始まった場所へ。
エレンが食われる。
ああ、エレンが思い出した会話の内容はこうだ。
私を恨んでいるか。
君も人なんか食べたくなかっただろうし。
そこから推測するに、ユミルは壁の外をうろつく巨人の一人で、ベルトルトやライナー、兄の仲間を食べたんだと思う。 当然巨人は人を食べても人には戻らない。つまりは巨人がその能力を持つ人間を食べると人間に戻り、さらに相手の能力を手に入れるんだ。巨人を操れるというエレンの叫びの力を他の巨人に移そうとしたんじゃないか。だとすればエレンは器であって交換可能な存在なんだ。つまりもし王政が巨人を持っていればエレンはそいつに食われるだろう。
This is nuts, fam. This is nuts.
その上で聞くが、本当にやるのか？
はい。我々はウォールマリア奪還のため王政を打倒します。
Here we go, baby. Okay, okay. So Erin's body is a vessel.
頼りは間もなく来るはずです。どうかそれまで私の子供の頃の話でも聞いてください。
Yeah, go on. Your dad. Your dad. Go on.
私の父は教員でした。
Teacher, yeah. Here we go, man.
現在リヴァイたちがエレンとヒストリアの救出に動いています。二人を奪還し、ヒストリアレースを女王に即位させます。真に王家の血を継ぐ者として。
かりそめの王から冠を譲らせるわけか。
Kill him.
真の女王に血を流すことなく王政の打倒が叶います。民衆の前でこれまでの体制は嘘であるという宣言とともに。
エルヴィン団長、中央憲兵が団長に出頭を命じてます。組織殺人の容疑だと騒いでます。それも町のど真ん中で。
どうするつもりなの？
俺は調査兵団の表の顔を通す。お前は自分の判断に従って動け。何より次の調査兵団団長はハンジゾエ、お前だ。調査兵団を任せたぞ。
Ooh. No, what's gonna happen to Owen then?
ではここに同胞への重大な違反を認め、全調査兵の身柄を拘束する。
親父。
He knows. He saw it happen, brother.
町に踏みとどまり、あらゆる手を尽くして行くあてのない人々を支援し、復興を目指した。だが何者かの手によってその思いはついえた。この無念、私が必ず。
I don't like how he stepped down, man, from commander.
私の父は教員でした。
Yeah.
その日は歴史を学びました。人類は巨人から身を守るため壁の中に逃げ込み、
Beast Titan, baby.
100年の平和を実現させた。その際、それまでの歴史を記すようなものは何一つ残すことができなかった。家に帰った後で父は私の質問に答えたのです。王政の配布する歴史書には数多くの謎と矛盾が存在すると。その後に続く父の話は子供ながらに突拍子もないと感じましたが、私が町の子供たちに父の話をしてその詳細を憲兵に尋ねられた日、父は家には帰ってこず、遠く離れた町で事故に遭って死にました。私の密告により父は王政に殺されたのです。
No. Yeah, he's not dead.
今から107年前、この壁に逃げ込んだ人類は王によって統治しやすいように記憶を改ざんされた。むしろ自分たちの権利が脅かされるのならばその相手が誰だろうと排除する。やはり父の死に正当性は微塵もなかった。父は人の持つ欲と愚かな息子によって殺されたのです。そしていつの間にか父の仮説は私の中で真実となり、私の人生の使命は父の仮説を証明することとなったのです。
I don't think his father's dead.
レイス橋領地まであと1日はかかるはずだ。その間になんとか策を講じるしかねえ。
兵長、足音です。こっちに向かってきます。
Okay. Another great episode. So Owen was told that his dad is dead. I don't believe that, man. I reckon either he escaped or he was exiled. I don't think he's dead. He's the Beast Titan still. I'm standing by that statement. Owen's dad is the Beast Titan. He's got to be. Oh, I don't know what to say, man. I'm actually so speechless. I don't even know what like the plan is. I wouldn't even be able to, if I was there with Levi and stuff, I wouldn't be able to help. Like, my suggestions would just be awful. I guess I'm just going to have to just watch and see what they come up with. The whole city is being guarded. There's flyers being handed out with Levi's face on. You've got, oh, what's that guy's name? The Ripper? I've forgotten his name already. The guy that Levi grew up with. Him and his little crew with their updated maneuver gear are still on the lookout for him on the rooftops. You've got scouts outside the walls, not outside the walls, but outside the main cities, covering the road, not letting people through without a pass. Like, it's hard to navigate. So they've got to come up with something. Hanji is now the commander. Owen has kind of stepped down. I don't like that. And the fact that Owen is talking about his dad and his dad's kind of theory about history. I don't know, man. I think something's gonna happen to Owen. I reckon he's gonna fight for his dad's name and his dad's kind of philosophy. But something's gonna happen. I feel. I don't want anything to happen to Owen. And Krista was living with her mum all those years by themselves. She never hugged Krista. She never even spoke to her. Apparently the first words were "get off me" or something. And the last words were "I should have killed you" or "I shouldn't have taken up this role." That must suck for Krista, man. Krista's been through some shit. Like, she's been through some real shit. And then her dad sent her away to become Krista Lenz. And then all of a sudden she's captured and brought back to him. And he's like, "I'm so sorry for what I've done. It was to protect you." He said that she can save humanity. She can, obviously, because the government is corrupt. It's a fake king. It's a fake bloodline. It should be Krista. And I think Owen's plan was have Krista as queen. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know. There's a huge deal of importance with this king and queen and bloodline kind of stuff. Something definitely isn't being said about what happens if you run as king or queen. I reckon, I keep saying about the immortality thing, but I'm kind of going off it because it's not been mentioned as much. Obviously, I'm only going back to that because of Ymir. When she was made queen, they said whoever worships her would have immortality. But it seems like everyone's just trying to overthrow the government. I still believe the Titans might be the good guys as well. If Owen's dad, Aaron's dad, I haven't mentioned him in a while, but I reckon he might be a good guy as well, Aaron's dad. But if Owen's dad, was a history teacher, and he believed civilization was kind of shut off, and they're trying to build another civilization inside the walls, to have a fake bloodline, a fake king, to have all this power, but actually the good guys are on the outside of the walls and they want to overthrow this corrupt government because there's essentially people trapped inside these walls when they think it's for their own safety. I still don't know who side the syringe people are on, though. They must be on the side of the government. Oh, fuck, I don't know. I really hope I'm not talking shit. I'm going to revert my statement, actually, from... I think I said during the intro of episode 2, I think I paused it and was like, oh, Owen is looking back at himself, a memory of himself, and he's angry at the fact that he believed his dad or something. I don't believe that now, just because of the story he told. I believe Owen, he wants to carry on his father's memory, you know, his work, essentially. Wasn't it like 100 years ago when the walls went up, the king, the current king, or whoever the king was at the time, wrote all these fake history books to say that they've always lived inside those walls. I don't know, man. It's getting very interesting, though. It's getting into a lot of details. There's so many scenarios, so many questions I've got. Like, we haven't even seen Rainer, Bertolt, and Ymir yet. For all I know, they could have gone back to their hometown. But Erin's dad in the early episodes, he was always reading as well, like a book or a paper. So maybe he was a bit like Owen's dad. A little bit. Trying to study, find out what humanity actually is, if it's all a lie or not, if these walls actually are safe. Because there's titans inside the walls. I don't know what's happened to the one that was cracked, the wall that was cracked and was showing the face of the titan. What the fuck has happened to that one? Is it still got the towel on it? The really thin piece of drape covering its massive face. What's happened to that? Is that still there? Have they mended the wall? Eren's still got to go into the basement, but he's captured. He's still got to he's got to use like the hardening shit on the wall to block it off for good as well. Is that good? Is that a bad thing? Is that a bad move? I don't know if that's a bad move. Like, the government needs to be overthrown. The king, the fake king, needs to get overthrown. I think just leave it. Leave the hole in the wall. Let's go Titans, baby. Go out and see if you can find Reiner. So I want to come with you now. I understand. But if that was me, that would probably get me killed, because I'm waffling a load of shite. Everyone's just got different objectives. Everyone's got different objectives. Reiner, Bertolt, Annie, all different objectives. Eren and all that lot, different objective. The fake king and the government, different objective. Fuck, man, I just watched back the clip of Krista's mum getting killed, and she actually said, last words, "If only I never had you." So was she a mum or not? Why was she just not? Oh, she just wasn't motherly at all to Krista. And she wore fancy clothes in the evening and went off in a carriage, leaving Krista on her own. And Lord Reese, whatever his name is, Lord Reese, obviously lied and said, "These two have nothing to do with me." So they killed the mum, and then because they thought that Krista has had nothing to do with the dad, they agreed to sending Krista away. Little did they know, I think the dad was double bluffing, obviously, to protect Krista. And now when the time is right, he's got her back. But I don't know if he's a good guy or not, because he's actually having meetings with King Fritz, that fake king, and that whole corrupt council. So is Lord Reese innocent? Is he the innocent one here? Or has he just been landed in this without having any without having a say? Like, he's just got unlucky. He's in quite the predicament. I might even leave it there, to be honest, guys. My brain is frazzled. It's been rattled, man. I can't even like think straight, just because so many ideas are just bouncing off, and then ideas in my head are being disproven, but then some of it still makes sense, and then I'm latching myself onto that bit of knowledge. Yeah, it's weird. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks guys for watching. If you enjoyed this reaction, you can watch the full reaction over on my Patreon, as well as the previous 2 episodes to season 3. You can also watch the full reactions to Season 1 of Attack on Titan and Season 2. Every episode is on there in full. And if you're watching this episode on YouTube, this is episode 3. That means that episode 4, and maybe more, maybe 4, 5, and 6 will be on my Patreon as well, in full. So, if you fancied it, go on over there and you can binge it with me. I always upload like 3 to 4 episodes in advance to my YouTube schedule. But if it's not for you, that's not for you. You'll just have to wait until I upload the edited version onto YouTube. No one likes the edited version. Everyone loves the full version. But yeah, thanks guys for watching again. And I'll see you for episode 4. Take it easy.